What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of The Three Count, where I talk to you about things that I find interesting. Now, you might be wondering, is it just wrestling? Because hence the name. No, it'll also be about music, movies, video games, basically anything that I find interesting that has news or updates going on that I can talk about. But I hope you enjoy this. If you do, you can find this on Spotify, the Anchor app, and my YouTube channel, That Gamer Guy. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button for me. If you like this, and you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, comment, share it for me. If you're listening on Spotify, share it, give it a thumbs up, whatever you can do on there to support. And yeah, this episode, I want to talk about WrestleMania that recently happened and just my favorite things like groups, my favorite match, my favorite wrestler, or like my favorite or like who I think is the best, like wrestling wise, not just my favorite, and maybe a few more things. And I also have a guest too that I have on here where we're not talking about wrestling, we're just kind of talking, catching up. So yeah, you'll get to that too. But to start this, I want to go over WrestleMania 36 that just happened. If you saw and watched, or you didn't know because you don't watch it, they had an empty arena and they had to film it 2 weeks before because of everything going on. So it was very strange and it wasn't bad, but it would have been a lot better with a crowd. Certain matches were great, certain matches were too long, certain matches shouldn't have happened. But yeah, let's start with my favorite, the Boneyard match, which was Undertaker versus AJ Styles, and they fought in a graveyard. Now, this all started because Undertaker at a Saudi Arabia event came out and tombstoned AJ Styles. So AJ Styles has been calling him out, talking about his personal life, his wife, his kids, and stuff. So Undertaker came back as the American Badass and literally whooped that ass. Now, you saw if you watched, you would know that they filmed it cinematic, so it was more like a movie. A lot of trash talking, looked like a real fight, looked legit. Like they really did a good job of like a real fight where when someone gets hurt or something, like you could really hear the pain, and they did it real good. It was well paced, and it was by far the best thing they've done. Another thing I really liked from WrestleMania was the Firefly Funhouse match, which really wasn't a match, but it was good. And so, in case you're wondering who this was or what it was The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, which at 6 years ago at WrestleMania 30, I think it was, maybe different, I don't know. Um, John Cena fought Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt was new in the business. Everyone thought he was going to put him over, get his career going, but no. John Cena did the typical John Cena thing and beat him and buried him to the point where Bray Wyatt would not really accomplish much. He wouldn't get the shine he deserved. He would come back, reinventing his character multiple times, and the fans would love him and try to get him pushed, but it just never happened. So now that he's the Fiend, everyone's loving him. Everyone's wondering if John Cena is going to do the same thing. But if you saw this, it was very strange. John Cena really wasn't fighting the Fiend in it. He was more so fighting himself and his failures. Because the Fiend took John Cena through all his failures from when he first started, and the ruthless aggression, and he failed with his debut and almost got fired, and then he started with Dr. Thugonomics, and each part of the history of John Cena failing, he took him through and made John Cena watch it and confront it, which he's probably never done. And at the end, you saw Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, attack him and pin him and win. And everyone's speculating, and John Cena kind of put it in the air that that might have been his retirement. So I'm interested to see where that goes. Now, the thing I'm most excited to talk about is the last man standing match between Edge and Randy Orton. Amazing in my eyes, but way too long. If it was in front of a crowd, that 40-minute match would have been amazing and it would have felt fine. But with them in the performance center and no crowd, it just felt way too long. It felt kind of like just dragged out. But it was good, don't get me wrong. The build up was great. I mean, with Edge retiring 9 years ago, from an injury, being forced to retire, and then him fighting for 9 years to come back. And then he finally gets cleared and returns in the Royal Rumble. Everything's great. The next night he's on Raw, and Randy Orton comes out and says he wants to, bring back Rated RKO, and then he attacks him. And just, mentioning how he did it to protect him, so his kids would have a father and his wife would have a husband, and he didn't want to see Edge down the wrong path and all this. You could feel the emotion, and it felt real. And don't get me wrong, the match was good. They had some good spots, but it just was dragged out. It was good to see Edge get the victory, though. If he would have lost his first match back, that would have just been wrong. And yes, his first match back should, especially at WrestleMania, should have been in front of a crowd. He tweeted that himself. But you got to do what you got to do. And he got the victory, so it'll be great to see where he goes. Now, there really wasn't much else from WrestleMania that I was too interested in, other than, excuse me, Drew McIntyre being Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. That was pretty cool. I'll give him that. That should have been in front of a crowd. But besides that, I didn't care about the other matches. So, I would like to talk about my favorite top 5 factions, groups, stables, whatever you want to call it. A lot of people say, Four Horsemen, NWO, so much others, but to me, I have to go with number 1, The Shield. When they debuted in 2012 and attacked Ryback to help CM Punk, it was just amazing. I mean, they were just 3 people who were hungry, come up from NXT. No one expected it, and they beat the living shit out of them. And they all said, like, they were told to go beat the shit out of them, and they legit did. And they had a lot of heat for that, but did what they did. And not to mention, they all ended up, once they broke up, being world title champions, and they all accomplished so much. I think Roman might be a Grand Slam champion. Seth might be, I'm not sure. Dean Ambrose, well, we saw what happened to him. He's John Moxley now. But yeah, the Shield's my all-time favorite. And then I have to say DX, and that doesn't need much explanation because DX is DX, Degeneration X. Third, I have to say maybe Legacy because of Randy Orton, coaching Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes' son, coaching Ted DiBiase, the Million Dollar Man's son, and just really, that run that Randy Orton was on was crazy. It was just pure insane the things that he was doing, and that group really resembled what Randy Orton was and is. And then I have to say Evolution because of all the just talent in that group. I mean, Ric Flair, he needs no explanation. Triple H, the COO and all the championships he's won, Randy Orton and then Batista. It's just, that was an amazing group. I think that's 3 or 4, so I'll say one more. I'd have to say, maybe, see, it's always hard picking the last, but I'd say maybe, I want to go with Brothers of Destruction, but at the same time, maybe the Hardy Boys, just because they're the greatest tag team in history. I mean, they've won literally every tag team titles besides the AEW tag team championships in the company, or in the industry, I should say. In case you're wondering why I'm coughing, no, I don't have coronavirus. Just putting that out there. But yeah, now, favorite match ever. I can't say the Boneyard match because that was more of a fight. It really wasn't a match. It was a cinematographic piece. So I would have to say, from WrestleMania 25, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, where Undertaker dives out the ring and lands on the cameraman, and he injures his neck and his shoulder. That match was amazing. And wasn't that Shawn's last match, if I remember right? That match was just pure amazing. If you haven't seen it, go on the WWE Network and watch it immediately, and you'll be blown away. One of the best wrestling matches ever. And if I had to pick a runner-up, excuse me, I would say Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura, NXT Takeover. I don't remember which night before WrestleMania it was before, but it was from a few years ago. It was Shinsuke Nakamura's first match in NXT, and it was Sami Zayn's last match in NXT, and it was just amazing, like the best pure wrestling I've ever seen. There wasn't really a story to it, but wrestling wise, it was amazing. So now one more wrestling topic I want to talk about before I get into my conversation with my friend is my favorite or my top five favorite wrestlers. I'm not basing this off of skill or talent or accomplishments. It's just my favorite. These are the people who kept me watching or kept me interested when the company wasn't doing so good or wasn't so interesting. Number one will always be The Undertaker because The Undertaker is The Undertaker. That needs no explanation. Number two, CM Punk. He gets a lot of crap for leaving the way he did and shit talking the company, but he did a lot and he was very entertaining. He was himself. He didn't put up with the bull crap that can go on. Number three, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is amazing. He's the best he's ever been right now, and he's accomplished so much. That's hard for him not to be in your favorite. I mean, who doesn't like the move to RKO? Number four, Edge. He's one of those people though that you didn't realize how much you loved him until he retired. Growing up, I hated him because of the Undertaker feud and all the things he was doing, and then they had the angle where Undertaker was fired because of Edge, but then they brought him back for the Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam. And Edge, I mean, I think they said in his 24 documentary that he's won over 40 titles, which is just completely crazy. And the number five, I'd have to go either Daniel Bryan or John Cena. John Cena could be just because of, John Cena's John Cena. He's been the face of the company for what, 10, 15 years. And Daniel Bryan just because he's so good and, you know, everyone from the company didn't want to see him win. They were holding him down and he overcame and he had the fans behind him and he overcame and then, he was forced to retire because of an injury and then he fought to come back, kind of like Edge, and then he did, and it was just awesome. So enough of that. You'll start to see that each week I'll have a new topic I want to talk about. Like maybe I'm thinking next week I'll do like video games, like what kind I play, what kind I don't play, my favorites, my least favorites. We can do that next week. Now I'm gonna end this video, or not video, sorry, podcast with an interview. Well, not even really an interview, more just a conversation with a lifelong friend that I've known since fourth grade. And now, beware, there is a lot of swearing. That's just our normal conversations, is how we are. So if you don't like swearing or you're not allowed to listen to people who are swearing in the conversations, click off this podcast. I'm sorry, but I'm just warning you, it is vulgar. But here we go. Hope you guys enjoy. Please tune in next week as well. And please, if you're listening on YouTube, drop a subscribe, drop a comment, like the video for me. If you're on Spotify, share it for me, please. Give it a good rating. And yeah, the conversation will close out this podcast. So have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Yo, what's
Yo, what
up?
up?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Just smashing on some ham.
I feel it. Like I said before, I like ham, but like not all like that. Unless it's lunch meat. So I just made
Look,
fried
my
chicken.
nigga, I'm not tripping. If my baby moms or whatever, if you want to bring me a plate, my nigga, and there's some ham there, off ass. I'm saying bring the ham.
Right? Like, hey, I ain't got to cook them.
Fuck yes, nigga. Free food. The fuck wrong with you?
Dude, this shit was weird because before when I was waiting for you to join in, I played no music or nothing. So I sent you the other one now and I started playing music. I'm like, where the fuck this noise coming from? I'm like, oh, the app, that's Liddy.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I seen you been spazzing on people on 2K. I'm like, oh, this man putting in the work.
No, man, that quarantine shit is not much to do. I stay up. I'm on the game, probably. I'm up. I might do some regular shit. Uh, since I got a daughter, do feed her, do whatever I got to do with her, and if Liz not home, I'm watching her. But mostly, bro, I'll just be chilling with her. Like the other day, I gave her a bath and hopped on the game for most
Right.
of the day. Bro, I'd be up to like 1 o'clock playing 2K, as there's literally nothing else to fucking do. Okay,
Yeah, I feel you.
but that
I,
and smoke weed.
I don't do that, but I'll be coming home from work. I just finished that 70s show. I was rewatching that again, but I just been coming home from work, laying in bed playing Animal Crossing. Do that. I never thought I'd like the Switch as much, but that
Oh,
game
you
lit.
you like the third faggot just try to convince me to get a fucking Nintendo Switch. And literally, it's funny because I actually, if I should get one, he was like, "Nah, I don't get it. Nah, your bitch ass got it, fuck ass nigga."
Nah, because when I had one at the time, there were like I didn't have any games that I liked. So I was like, oh, this trash. But then I tried that Animal Crossing, and I was like, oh, this lit. It's literally you get your own island, and you can do whatever you want.
Yes, nigga. I'm
So
I'm
I'm like,
aware. I'm
I'm like,
familiar with the
oh, this
game.
lit.
It's nothing but bitches on my Snapchat playing fucking Animal Crossing.
Yeah, man, that shit. I'm like, oh, I can have a life that I like now. It's just virtual.
Nah, man. I heard somebody I know said they got Spyro and shit. I was like, oh, that's lit.
Yeah. I got Super Smash Bros. too. That's fun, but I gotta get a controller because without a controller, that crap hella hard on just the handheld.
Hey, so I got one question.
Yeah,
All right, so you're fully aware I'm here to fuck shit up. All right,
I figured.
so I'm on bullshit.
I
So
figured you'd be here to troll.
I got one question. Name a time you said the N word.
Uh, Kansas.
You said Kansas.
Yup.
Oh, you're trying to sneak your way out of that?
Hey, listen. I say wigga and trigger because I'm
Nah,
white.
you definitely got that nigga off before.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna edit this part out.
I told you I'm here to fuck shit up.
I figured.
I'm on my Joe Button shit.
Hey, that's what. I'm weak. I figured this would be funny for a first episode. 'Cause I figured you'd be trying to fuck around and crack jokes the whole time.
Oh, dude, you already know. Speaking of fucking jokes, man. Let's talk about your brother's life. No, I'm joking. We know how to do that.
You gotta chill, bro. He might listen.
I know. That's
He
why I
gonna be
said
like,
chill.
he gonna be like, Dad, tell him to delete it. He was talking about me in front of the whole world.
Yeah. No, but shit. Let's get to some of these conversation
Hey,
topics, man.
listen. You know how salty I am that he gets a fucking stimulus check and I don't, of all people.
Oh, you want to start with the stimulus shit? That's what you
No,
want to start with?
I'm just saying. I'm just popping my head. I'm like, how's this dude get a stimulus check and I don't?
You know what, my nigga? Look, don't feel bad because my baby mom didn't get one either.
You
But
got
that's
yours
because I
already?
claimed her. What?
You got yours?
No, I ain't get mine yet, bro. I've been checking my fucking account like a drug addict, though. Bro, I swear to God, I have looked at this shit probably like 3 times a day, bro. I'll never check my shit because I don't care, you know. But right now, man, I get that fucking check, bro. My shit gonna say like 1709.89 cents, motherfucker.
You like, oh, I ain't tripping. You like, I ain't got nothing specific, but I'm cool for a while.
No, since we moving into the house, I got some adult shit I want to buy. But other than that, my nigga, I might blow $300 on some frivolous shit. I don't know. I'm trying to determine if all I
Yeah.
need is a washing machine and dryer, and then I was gonna get a bed. Other than that,
Oh,
I'm
you can get
probably
all that. I mean, don't get a bed off offer up, but you can get a washer and dryer cheap off the offer up or Facebook.
I'm kind of iffy on buying that. To be honest with you, since all this shit's going on,
Yeah, that's true.
hell,
You have
I
to order
might.
one online then.
I might have to see what's up. If I can't find one within that price range, then I'm like, fuck it. But I've definitely looked on web like Facebook and shit like that for washing machine. But nobody want to fucking hear about this. So
I mean, it's adult shit everyone deals with. So,
true. Let's get into some of these conversation topics, man.
but I will say this though, you should like I if you were to ever consider getting a Switch, don't get the light. I made that mistake. Get the actual original.
The
Because let
one
me
where you
tell
can play
you,
on the TV and the handheld.
no, not even just a handheld. Like certain games, like I got Luigi's Mansion 3. That shit is so hard to play on just the handheld. Like you need a controller, and why would I get a controller for the light when it's handheld? Like the hell, that'd be
Uh,
pointless.
oh, so you talking about get the one where you can switch off the game, the TV, and then
Yeah,
okay.
the $300 one because that shit comes with a dock that you can plug in the TV.
Yeah, I bet.
I
Yeah,
I was gonna freaking buy one when I got paid on Friday, but literally everywhere is sold out. And if you look
I know. I
online,
see you
people
tweet
selling them
about
for like
that shit.
$700.
I fucking seen that shit. That's because they're so fucking popular. Because everybody and their fucking mama got it now. Like I should have bought it when I was thinking about it, but whatever.
Yeah, but I might get one next check if they're back in stock. But yeah, so yeah, about this 2K. You said you lost a couple games and you kind of mad.
It's just man, I hate losing, nigga.
I know.
I hate losing. I don't take
Listen, I
losing
beat you a
well.
total of 4 times on 2K, and each time it was either you said I lost for some hoe, I won for some hoe ass reason, or you just straight denied the fact that I won. Oh,
No,
you might
well,
have 21 me four
no. In
times in a
all
row,
fairness, though,
but I won.
bro, I get that. Look, that's cool and all, but like in certain games, I don't lag in certain when I'm playing with certain people. But when I am playing with others, like my homeboy Larry, this nigga got AT&T and shit. Every time I play off of his, like off of, when I'm playing the game off of him, it lags all the way through. But like when I'm playing with one of my other friends from Detroit or whatnot, lately, I don't have no fucking problems.
Yeah, because AT&T service is garbage.
And I be telling this nigga, he be like, "Who we got the highest thing?" I'm like, no, AT&T fucking sucks.
They got to get Spectrum, man. That's mine run perfect.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I will never have any issue playing 2K with anybody else, bro, but with this nigga. So it is what it
I'd be
is.
like, dog. I'd be like, hit me up when you ain't got that dial up.
No, I kind of want. I said because his girlfriend's Vietnamese or some shit like that. I was like, oh, that's what you get fucking with them Asian people. You got that cheap ass.
Hey, listen, if anyone's listening, I don't discriminate against the Asians.
I don't discriminate against. That's bullshit. I discriminate against everyone. I fucking hate all you motherfuckers. Okay.
Yeah, listen. I mean, in his defense, I mean, we wasn't the one eating bats, so
I seen that meme with fucking. He said
did I
fucking
send you?
mask on, fucking mask off Chinese people. This nigga's tripping.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you?
Nah, nigga. Hey, I watched that shit this morning. That's funny.
No, yeah, that was
Hey, I
hilarious. I
kind of
sent it
think
to
you have.
Rachel.
Hey, if the day you make TikToks, you have a vagina. I'm sorry,
Hey, listen, you know how many millions you can make off of doing that?
man. Just like niggas is making million off of lines. Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, you can make $1 million just by lip syncing a rap song. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on with this world, man?
Niggas is cause niggas is bored. Niggas is
Hey,
bored.
TikTok is how I found that EDP dude. He hilarious.
Bro, I found out him about on Twitter. I'm an OG
That,
nigga. I've been on like
man,
Twitter since like 2010.
yeah, I joined like 2012.
Yeah, I know you.
You was on Twitter when it was just all them businesses.
It wasn't businesses just on there though. It's a lot of goofy shit that I like, bro. Fuck. Remember that bitch that was eating tampons or whatnot?
Yeah.
Like shit that was going on like that. You still had like it was businesses, but it was a lot of other shit. Like you had like Twitter after dark was a thing. It isn't really a thing now because there's literally porn every
Every
time I
time
go
you
on
scroll down
my
the timeline.
bro. I refresh. There goes somebody retweeting a porn link, and half of the shit I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, and another thing, for you niggas who's doing this demon time shit, y'all niggas is thirsty. Period. Bro, I don't understand how niggas get like fucking Like how niggas get off and get horny to bitches twerking.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I just look at it like, okay, I see an ass chick and it's cool, you know. But I'm not the one the nigga to just be like, okay, now I got a fucking boner. No, that's kind of crazy.
No,
I was
bro.
I was actually talking about it with one of my older niggas, but I think that's just because I'm an older nigga in a young nigga body.
Yeah, something like that.
Probably.
Man, yeah, this dude, it's funny how people bitch about this shutdown and stuff, but it's to me, it's like, dude, it's no different. Like, I don't leave my house unless I'm going to the store
Yeah, that's
or work
because you just
anyway.
like me, nigga. You don't really leave until you have to. Like, if I'm not at work,
Nah,
I'm
it's
not
like,
in the crib. I'm at the crib.
yeah. It's like, dude, if I'm like, I go to my dad's on occasion and then work in the store. It's like, if I want something so bad that I can't go to the store to get, I'm gonna order it online like I do anyways. Like, order,
Hey, speaking
come
of
on
your
now.
dad, get that nigga 8 bars right now.
I ain't rapping. Fuck out of here.
Come on, man. I will dead ass text you the shit for you to hit. I want 4 bars at your dad, nigga. Come on.
Nah, Joe, you listening to this, Chief?
Yeah. No, I'm fucking around.
You remember back in like 2015, we used like during the summertime, we'd be bored as shit, so we just freestyle over Snapchat and battle rap, and it was like a week
No
straight.
ever nigga, don't bring them moments up. I don't recall that. What the fuck are you talking
Listen,
about?
listen, them battle raps were hilarious,
Them shits were awful, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
dude. They were awful, but they were funny because we like at the time we were like, oh, that's hard. Looking back on it, no, that was trash.
Nigga, all that shit was trash.
Hey, I can't believe that mixer shit with your mom though. How she think that's a real table?
Ah. It's
I
kind of like
remember
the
we was on the
episode.
phone the other day and you brought that up. She got so mad. She's like, "Don't start with me."
Facts. Yo, that just reminds me every time you bring that up. It just reminds me of the scene from The Office with Michael Scott. He was like, "Well, that's how the turntables are turned now." Like
Yeah.
some shit like that. I'm like, nigga, what?
Did you see the dude? I forget his name that plays Gemno has a YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and he did a
John
interview
Krasinski
a
or some
video.
shit like that.
Yeah, he did an interview with the dude that played Michael,
Yeah,
and
Steve
he
Carell.
was in his office character.
You said what?
He like did the interview as Michael Scott.
Uh,
Dude, it was hilarious.
I think I've seen that shit, but
It was like a 2 hour video, but I'm like, yo, this shit's funny. I wish they'd bring that show back, but it would not last in today's
bro,
culture.
this nigga literally he was like, bro, as soon as Michael say some, that's what she said, or like even or the episode where they were talking about Oscar being gay, this shit going off
Yeah.
TV, bro. It's just like Boondocks. Like Boondocks would not survive on Adult Swim or TV, period, but on HBO it would because it's HBO. That's where all the
Yeah,
unfiltered
they'd have
content's
to go
gonna
on a
go.
channel. Yeah, they'd have to go on a channel that's not like on prime time TV.
Man,
Like,
soon as Riley fucking say, "Nigga, you gay," boom, it's over.
dude, I was thinking
We
about it. I'm
get
watching that
canceled because I
70s
said
show.
that shit.
Right. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, dude, even that 70s show when it lasts today, because you know how many racist jokes Red would say to Fez? I mean, he called him Tarzan. I'm like, this shit would not last today.
Exactly, because this shit wasn't as PC as it is now.
Yeah, he was like, get out of my kitchen, Tarzan. He's like, I'm not even black. He goes, I'm not even black, and Tarzan was white. He goes, you're not from this country. You're Tarzan. Chill out, dude.
The fact that this nigga Fez killed the bunny on a date with that girl from How I
Yeah.
Met Your Mother is hilarious.
He was like, he goes, why would you put a bunny there? You know I'd shoot it. No, I didn't know that. Then you don't even know me.
This nigga. But
I was dying.
these conversation topics, nigga, what's up?
I mean, all the ones I had written down were wrestling. So, but like I said, we ain't got to do that.
Nigga, it's on you. It's your podcast.
We can just talk about whatever.
Nigga, all right. Shit. How long do you want this to be though?
I don't care. We're already at 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It don't even feel like it.
No, I don't.
I don't know. I guess whenever we get bored or run out of shit to say, or whenever one of us gotta do something. I mean, I ain't got shit to do, but
Nah, because you ain't got no life. But I feel it.
Hey, listen, bro. I keep my place clean. I hardly ever really got to clean besides like
It's easy when it's just
sweeping and
you,
shit.
you know.
Yep.
But when it's like when it's like another adult, and then with me having to, I mean, she's young, but her toys are all over the place. Everything, bottles are all
Yeah.
over the place.
It's just more
Yes,
cluttered.
man. Yes, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, and it's hella cheaper to live on your own. I went grocery shopping. I'm like, I spent $80 and this shit gonna last a
Yeah,
whole month.
exactly.
Like
Because
it's
you got more
crazy.
food. I understand, nigga. Because I've been there, done that, nigga. I was going to the store get like $60 worth of food and be set for like a whole entire week. But yeah,
Yeah, that's when you was living in
in them
your
apartments on the west
that's when
side.
you was living in your brother's
I
crib,
think that
right?
was my crib. That broke ass nigga just got the place.
Well, yeah, that
I wound
yeah,
up paying the whole deals. But yeah,
yeah, I
man,
remember.
something popped up on my timeline, man. It was funny. It was about like this bitch. It was like this bitch was like, "Oh, I want niggas with felonies and shit because she got good dick." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Dude, people are
No,
crazy.
why he going in on that on that OnlyFans chick with the one arm?
I don't know, man, but the shit they were saying was reckless. I'm like, yo, she kind of bad looking, honestly.
Yo, that
If it wasn't for that missing
bro,
arm.
I fuck the shit out of her regardless of the arm. So, I seen a picture. I literally seen this nigga draw a whole arm on the bitch. I'm like, oh.
Oh man. Dude, but some chick tweeted her and was like, I don't feel bad. You was drinking or driving and shit and you lost your arm. She was like, did you not see the medical reports? She was like, I did not drink and drive. She was like, and if I did, she goes, I'm not asking for your
Man,
sympathy.
she trying to pop
She's
this
like, it's
pussy.
my
Shut
Twitter.
up.
She tried to make them bands.
Exactly. Oh man, that shit funny. No man, and it was like,
I look at it, hey, look, I look at it like this, and that's the only thing I'm gonna say about it. People that bitching about the one arm is stupid. That's another place to stick it in.
hey yo, hey, hey yo, shit.
You don't know what to
Relax,
say, huh?
relax.
I mean, am I
My
wrong?
nigga, we need a soundboard. We need a soundboard.
Yeah, we really do. Bro, yeah, when we do our podcast, we're gonna have a soundboard.
Yeah, that's gonna be lit, bro. Shit. Now that we got like I'm getting this extra space, um, I'm once I get back on my feet, I'm gonna set some shit up towards where like get a computer and shit and have like a soundboard and something like what I'm saying, so we can take out shit,
Yeah.
add in funny ass shit, um, you know, but we can discuss that shit off here. No man, this is good. This is that's kind of funny. No, but then back to that what I was saying. The dude drew the picture with an arm and was like, "Here, since you complain about missing it so much." I'm like,
Oh man.
"Dog, you niggas is savage."
See, I love Savage Twitter, but some people take it too far. Cause like some stuff you just like shouldn't say whether it's the internet or not. I mean, I'm not saying that's one of them, but
I
it's
feel
like,
like what you say. I understand what you're saying, but then again, look who you talking to.
yeah, no, look at how you corrupted my mind.
No, bro, I had a whole joke that I like that I seen. I can't. I'm gonna tell you off mic because I don't want anyone taking this the wrong way.
Just say it. Just say it. If it's bad, I
All
can
right.
edit it
Oh,
out.
I did forget. You can edit this whole shit. Look at me, nigga. So it was this bitch. She lost weight, and I was like, okay. So I was tweeting, like just tweeting. I'm high as shit. Not really thinking. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I said some goddamn bitches lose like 50 pounds and still be ugly. I deleted it because I updated, like I tweeted it and I straight was like, oh shit, I didn't mean to delete.
You was like, I'm gonna catch
No,
slack.
I added her in the bitch.
Oh, dude, I saw that. I saw that before you deleted it, and I'm like, oh, this man's wild. I'm like, yo, this dude either really, really fried or he just don't give a shit. But I'm like, knowing Javon, it's both.
Probably, man. So I was like, oh shit, delete.
Yeah, then I looked when you went back and it tweeted again. I'm like, oh, this man came to his senses and took her ad out of it.
Yeah.
I forget that one tweet that blew up, but dude, that shit had like what, like 30K likes and like 20K
Oh, you
retweets
talking
last
about that
year.
shit with the I know what you talking about. Oh,
Yeah, and then like your next like four tweets went viral again. I'm like,
no,
yo, what the hell?
it was this shit back when for people who don't know if what we're talking about, it was this video is fucked up. It was this video with this white dude beating the shit out of some young girls and shit. He told them to back up. They didn't back up. So I had a funny video for that session. And that shit is hilarious because that's one of my favorite collabs. Not collabs, but Kalo's videos.
Yeah,
That nigga said some crap. He was like, "You want?"
man.
He was like, what?" He was like, "Nigga, you better step back before you get folded like a omelet." Yaker punched the nigga. Said some Yaker.
Man, what? Oh, you know what? I love that. My favorite video ever is that one of that dude where he's like, "Man, I hate
I
my
fucking
mom."
hear.
I
Yo,
fucking
I
here.
follow this dude, but I cannot for the life of me find his fucking Twitter anymore. But that's because I follow a bunch of other people. So
Yeah, you do follow hell of people, but at the same time, look how many fucking followers
bro,
you
it's
got.
not even that. It's just like I've been on it for hella long. My nigga,
Yeah.
like I was fuck. I'm trying to think. Like, uh, fuck.
Now I remember because you was talking about Twitter in middle school, like right before, because ain't nobody really jump on it really till like what
Yeah,
freshman year,
and that's
other
when
than a
everybody
select
else
few in
got
middle
done
school,
with
and
the
you
waves.
was.
I'm telling you, nigga, I be doing shit ahead of time, and niggas be catching on to it and then running with it. It is just funny.
Yeah, because I remember we was in Central and shit, and you was trying to get me on, and I was like, no, that's whack. Just like the same way I was with Tumblr. Then I finally started using Tumblr, and I was like, yo, this shit
I
slept
know, because it's
on.
just like, bro, Tumblr better than like Twitter and everything else because everything, like all the jokes and shit, really come off of Tumblr. Then it goes to Twitter, then it goes to
Yeah,
Instagram, and then Facebook again. And then like by the time like my baby moms be sending me shit that I already seen like a week ago on Facebook, and I'll be laughing my ass off, like, bro, I did send this already, but you can't tell her that because she's a minute, she's pregnant, so she
nah, yeah. When it comes
yeah.
to a woman, you
Now
gotta
with your
laugh.
dumb ass, you text me some shit I'm already seeing. I'm like, nigga, that's not funny. I already seen it.
Yeah, but I'd be the same thing. Like we both be like, dog,
Facts,
we
like,
seen this already.
nigga.
Yeah, but Tumblr is where all the savages that don't want to say the shit on Twitter be.
That's because the I'm all right before the cancel culture started. Niggas was looking wild,
Yep.
mad wild shit tweeted. Like, bro, I've
Oh
seen
yeah, I remember.
pictures of Joe Button on Instagram eating cake and milk at a fucking strip club. Bro, it's
Yeah, I remember that.
man, oh my god, he had so many fucking funny ass Twitter moments from like 2014. I think
Twitter 2014 to 2017 was Twitter Prime for savageness.
I want to say 20 no nigga
Then cancel
2012 to
culture happened.
like 14 it was really savage, but I understand what you had.
Yeah, it stopped like
Bro,
2017, like and like
if it was
2017.
like if these I don't know who developed Twitter, and I really don't care because you niggas really be fucking up. Like yesterday, I couldn't even get the group chat popping because it wouldn't let me send into my DMs. I thought my shit was Twitter.
Yeah,
It
dude,
was
mine
doing
was
that.
fucking up
It
too.
did that on Snapchat, but yeah, we gonna have conversations about Snapchats like in later episodes, and stories will come out in later episodes. I feel like that'd be funny. Um, yeah,
Oh, on our podcast. Speaking of which, we still got to come up with a name, and I mean, I can do a logo easily, but we still got to
I,
get a name and stuff. I actually got the name for this one from my dad. I was like, "Hey, what's a good topic?" He goes, "Well, it'll probably mostly be wrestling, so this." And I was like,
I
"That
feel
actually
like we
ain't
should
too
just
bad."
run off of you know what we were gonna do last year before Sean got entwined.
Oh yeah, before, yeah, and then he ended up
Yeah,
moving, and he ain't got Wi-Fi now, so it's like, yeah. Because I was talking to him the other day, and I was like, "Dude, like we're about to do this one. You can hop on." He goes, "Dude, I He don't have Wi-Fi or nothing. He gets 2 gigs of data
My
a
nigga,
month.
you gotta get
That's what
that
he's
data
getting.
plan unlimited.
Yeah, he was working at FedEx making decent money, but he left because of the coronavirus. He's like, I'm not about to risk getting my kids sick. I'm like, no, I don't
Yeah,
blame you, dude. You gotta do what you gotta
these
do.
times, a lot of people doing a lot of irrational thinking. So it is what it is. Um, but no,
Yeah.
oh shit, I wanted to say this because I might jet in a bit. A nigga gotta smoke some weed. um,
I'm weak.
Niggas out here downplaying stimulus checks and shit, talking about some 1,200 ain't shit. But yet, when y'all motherfuckers be waiting on them taxes, y'all wait on that little chump change y'all get for claiming just your damn self and be talking down to niggas with kids. Like, bro, if you niggas know what I know, the next 2 years, bro, you gonna see me on a lot of fucking money.
Not only that, but it's like they don't realize like, yeah, 1,200 ain't a lot of money, but like they don't realize how much $1,200 can actually help people right now, especially like people
Yeah,
that are
see,
in
you
certain
you thinking
situations
about
like
it.
that
You
lost
thinking
their job and can't
about
pay
it
their
from
bills.
like the smart, mature part. I'm thinking about it from like the goofy motherfucker. Cause it's
Yo,
like
I get no, I
people
get what
like,
you're
oh
saying
yeah,
too.
1,200 ain't thousand ain't shit, but yet Joe checking account got like 14 cents left in it. Bitch, shut up. Like
Yeah, your shit gonna they it gonna say twelve
exactly.
hundred and
Like shut
ninety
your
nine
bitch
cents.
ass up. Like a lot of people like me and others, we're we got laid off from our jobs. Yeah, shit. So and right now we're struggling to fucking provide for our families because we don't have that income. And I mean, yeah, I might have unemployment, but exactly.
That ain't shit though. Yeah, and it's like, dog. At the end of the day, $1,200 is $1,200, and it's like money that
I
you ain't
ain't
have to do
giving it.
shit
But the
for. So
funny
it's like,
thing
why are
is,
you
niggas
bitching?
with like the people that all right, only people that give it 1,200 is the people that just claim themselves. Now, since I have
Yeah,
some dependents under 17, technically I could have got more for claiming 2 people. No,
Ari.
claiming 2 people, but my one dependent isn't under the age of 17. So technically, I'm just getting money for my kid. Um,
Yeah,
so oh yeah,
yeah. You gonna get a
that
decent
shit hit.
amount though.
But like I said, that's why I'm going into fucking. I'm about to go try to buy a fucking washing machine, TV, some shit. I don't know. I might fuck around and end up buying a TV, a big ass TV for the summer.
Hey, I was looking because I was gonna buy one. Walmart, they got 55-inch 4K TVs, smart TVs
Say
for
less. That's the plan when I get
190.
that money. Then I see how long that sale lasts. Good.
No, it's
Oh,
not a
where?
sale. It's just their price. I'll send you the
Say
I'll send
less,
you
my
the
nigga.
link when we're done with
Um,
this. Oh, I was gonna say too, before you get off, one wrestling thing is you watched
all
that
right.
Boneyard
Look,
match, right?
I would say out of all the WrestleManias, and I haven't really seen that many lately. That was probably one of my favorite fights. And the last one I really think I've seen is that what was that WrestleMania a couple years back? I just think like 2017 or 16.
The
No,
one
it
when
was
you was
another
at my
one I
house.
watched a year like when you first got WWE, bro. Like when that shit first came out.
Yeah, but who you
It
remember
was
who
it was we
was
were watching one
fighting?
watching another one by myself and I can't remember what it was. It might have been old. I don't know, whatever. But I can't. Neither can I even remember what went on. It's on the drugs. Um. So yeah. But all right, man. I'm about to tootsie slide out of this bitch.
Tootsie slide. Hey, like MGK said, you gonna Tootsie slide in
Nah,
the
I
booty
mean my
hole?
tongue might.
Oh, all right, bro.
All right.
I think, I think
Yeah, I
that's a good
bet.
way for
All
you to
right,
leave.
man. Let me know how the rest of this shit go, and we can talk about doing our podcast. I guess I didn't want to take up your whole shit because I'm just a guest here. So 30 minutes is good enough.
Yeah, I still gotta
All that
record
other
the
shit.
intro and whatever else I'm gonna talk about. So I mean, it shouldn't take too long. I might just do it through this app, honestly,
All
where I
right.
ain't gotta do shit
Right.
on my computer.
All right, man.
But yeah,
I'll let you. Yep. Bye.
Yep. All right.